Hello, positive minds. Welcome, everyone, to our channel, the virtual haven where positivity is the key to unlocking the doors of a transformative mindset. I'm Positive Mind, and it's an immense joy to have each one of you here with us. Today, we are about to embark on a journey of inspiration and motivation that transcends the boundaries of the ordinary. After all, here at Positive Mind, we believe that every positive thought is a light guiding the way to a fuller and happier life. Now let's go to the video. In a small Buddhist village nestled among verdant hills and serene rivers lived a woman named May. She was known for her restless and constantly troubled mind, an incessant web of thoughts that obscured the beauty of the present, shrouded in clouds of anxiety. May sought answers in the Buddhist scriptures that adorned her modest home. One morning, as she walked through the lush woods of the village, her steps led her to an elderly monk meditating in the shade of an ancient tree. The monk, sensing the distress in her eyes, warmly smiled and invited her to sit. He shared an ancient Buddhist story, a wise narrative about a turbulent river finding serenity when its waters calmed. Enchanted by the tale, May absorbed every word the monk uttered. He explained that, just like the river, May's tumultuous mind could find peace through self-discovery. Inspired, May agreed to hear more, desperately wishing to dispel the dark clouds that hung over her thoughts. With the wisdom accumulated over centuries, the monk continued the story, detailing the challenges faced by a young woman named Anita as she confronted her inner demons. Each challenge Anita faced echoed the daily obstacles May encountered. However, Anita's story was not just a mirror, but a promise that peace was attainable through an inner journey. After years of learning and self-reflection, Anita found the serenity she sought. Her once tumultuous mind transformed into an oasis of calm. The monk shared how Anita became not only a master of her own mind, but also a compassionate guide for others seeking the same peace. May absorbed every detail of Anita's journey, nurturing the hope that, like the young woman, she too would find a light at the end of her mental tunnel. The story was not merely a recounting of the past, but a living inspiration, a source of courage to face the challenges that awaited May on her own journey. Inspired by the tale shared by the wise monk, May felt an inner flame ignited, a spark of determination that drove her to embark on her own journey of self-discovery. The quiet hours of the morning became her personal sanctuary, where she engaged in meditative practice to calm the thoughts that danced in her mind like leaves in the wind. Every morning, May found a quiet corner on the outskirts of the village, where the gentle light of the rising sun touched her face, and birds sang soft melodies. In a meditative posture, she closed her eyes, delving into the depths of her own consciousness. The initial days were challenging, her restless mind resisted the stillness. However, May persisted, knowing that the promise of inner tranquility awaited, like a distant horizon bathed in the golden rays of the rising sun. In these moments of meditation, May began to explore the layers of her mind, delicately excavating the ruins of thoughts and emotions deeply buried. Confronting her fears, examining her worries, May gradually learned to observe these thoughts without becoming entangled in them. Serene breathing became her anchor, a constant amid the storm of thoughts. At twilight, when shadows gently stretched over the village and the world began to calm, May continued her inner journey under the starry sky. She discovered nightly stillness as an ally in her quest for mental peace. The moon, with its soft luminosity, witnessed nights of self-reflection and spiritual deepening for May. Challenges persisted. Some mornings, May's mind was like a furious storm, with flashes of thoughts illuminating the darkest corners. Guided by the promise of inner tranquility that Anita had left in her heart, May persevered. Each day of practice was a small step toward the sought-after serenity. As time progressed, May began to notice subtle changes in her perception. The anxiety that once enveloped her like mist began to dissipate. Her previously restless thoughts now flowed like a serene river. The challenging journey of self-discovery was transforming not only May's mind, but also her view of the world and the people around her. The wise monk, occasionally visiting May to guide her on her journey, smiled at the progress of the dedicated woman. One day, upon meeting her, he said, "May, allow me. Dear May, envision your mind as a garden of restless thoughts, where the flowers of unrest bloom. Yet, as we delve into the paths of inner self, we discover the serene light that calms the winds of turmoil. Self-awareness, dear friend, is like a key that unlocks the secrets of your thoughts and dispels the shadows of worry. By truly knowing yourself, you will transform the confusion of your mind into tranquility, following the trail of inner peace." If you wish to learn more about self-awareness and how it can help you eliminate the agitation in your mind, turning it into a sea of tranquility, click on the link in the first pinned comment below. The village, witnessing May's transformation, found inspiration in her determination. The wise stories now came to life in May's personal experience, becoming a legacy of inner peace shared with all seeking answers within themselves. May, observing the flowers blooming around her modest home, felt a profound connection, realizing the transient nature of life. The mornings became a ritual for May, where she dedicated time to engage with the plant life around her, observing the blossoming flowers promising a new day. May began to understand that the true essence of existence resided in the present moment. Worries about the past and anxieties about the future were fleeting shadows before the effervescent light of now. Embracing this understanding, May's incessant thoughts began to lose their intensity. Mai gradually freed herself from the prison of her mind. The invisible chains that bound her seemed to be undone by the gentle hands of acceptance. The internal storm that had tormented May for so long began to calm, like the waters of a turbulent river finding serenity. May's tumultuous thoughts found refuge in accepting the present. After self-discovery, she learned that instead of fighting the current of her mind, she could flow with it, like a light leaf carried by a gentle breeze. May's home became a sanctuary of serenity, where the flowers she cultivated were silent witnesses to her transformation. Her garden, mirroring the agitation of her mind, now flourished with a variety of colors and aromas, reflecting life's diversity and beauty when fully lived. Each blooming flower was a constant reminder for May, a reminder that the true beauty of life was in the present, in the acceptance and appreciation of what is. She shared this wisdom with others in the village, teaching that the key to inner peace lay not in escaping reality but in embracing it with an open heart. Among the dancing petals and waving leaves, May discovered a new meaning for her existence. Her journey of self-discovery, marked by the simple act of observing the flowers, became a living testimony of how acceptance can calm even the most turbulent storm of the mind. Under the starry sky, the wise monk returned for another visit to May. His figure stood out against the dark background, and his smile illuminated the darkness with intrinsic calm. May, now enveloped in an aura of serenity, welcomed him with gratitude, recognizing the pivotal role he played in her journey of self-awareness and self-transformation. The monk observed May attentively, noting the peace that replaced the turmoil on her countenance. It was as if the stars above, silent witnesses to her journey, were also reflected in her serene eyes. He smiled, a smile that transcended words, acknowledging that the planted seed had blossomed in May's mind garden. Sitting under the celestial spectacle, Mai shared with the monk the details of her inner journey. She described the first rays of light that emerged when she committed to meditate in the quiet hours of the morning, the challenges faced, and the small victories accumulated along the way. Each word was like a gentle melody flowing from Mai's heart, a narrative of transformation echoing timeless Buddhist stories. By sharing her journey, May expressed how the monk's tale was not just ancient words, but a living guide for her own life. She saw Yamanita not merely as a character from the past, but as a soul sister, a journey companion who had faced the same mental storms. May realized that by incorporating these lessons into her daily life, she not only attained inner peace, but also became a guardian of Buddhist tradition in the village. The monk listened attentively to May's every word, resonating like the soft murmur of a serene brook. With approval, he recognized May's sincere understanding. Together, under the starry sky, they celebrated not only individual transformation but the perpetuation of wisdom passed from generation to generation. This starry night became a milestone in May's journey, a chapter where the stars witnessed the transformation from a restless mind to an oasis of calm. With a final smile, the wise monk bid farewell, leaving May with a sense of gratitude and purpose. The sleeping village, bathed in celestial glow, now carried not only Buddhist stories but May's living story, a testament to the transformative power of self-awareness. News of May's transformation spread like a gentle breeze through the Buddhist village, reaching every corner. The whispers of serenity that now surrounded May were like seeds of wisdom planted in the fertile soil of curiosity. Intrigued and inspired, other villagers began to seek her, finding in the woman who had conquered internal storms a guide for their own inner journeys. May, aware of the impact her journey could have on others, welcomed every person who knocked on her door. Her open heart became a sacred space where individual stories could be shared, worries and aspirations could be laid bare without judgment. Sitting in improvised circles around her modest home, May became a counselor, a compassionate friend offering not only words but the living experience of transformation. She shared the practices that guided her, the moments of discovery. I appreciate each and every one of you for being part of this incredible journey. Until the next video, here on Positive Mind, where the light of positivity never fades. Subscribe, activate notifications, leave your like, and let's build a brighter, positive future together. See you soon. Glowing Star.